And we're here for the third game of the day, a matchup between Prodigy Prep and PHOenix Prep. So we get ready for the jump. And Milan Harrison starts with the ball, and we have a foul 2 seconds into the game. So the first foul goes against PHOenix Prep. Maldonado off the dribble knocks down a three to start the game for Prodigy Prep. And Milan steals it. Knocked out of bounds. That'll stay with Prodigy.
What do you mean white? You mean white?
So they say white ball. The fans disagree. The refs confer, and it does stay with Prodigy.
Is it not working?
Julian with the ball, has a screen.
You want to try HDMI?
Guarded by Alim Husainovich. Takes the contested three and knocks it down. Brett Hart up the court for the Fire. Into Garza, backdoor pass. Kiamani Holt through contact, and he is fouled. So Holt will be at the line for 2 free throws.
Stop instigating, bro.
And the second one good for Kiamani. Milan with it, guarded full court by Hart. Pass to Rawan Smith is deflected by Alim. Now Garza up to Hart. Pass to Holt inside. Henry just too high. Rawan Smith has it going the other way. Another deep three for Manny Maldonado. 9-1. We'll get a PHOenix Prep timeout.
Chris. We still good?
Make them drive so we can use our link down here. They drove one time, turned the ball over. I told you guys yesterday that's what they're going to do. And they are now 3 for 3 doing exactly what I told you to do. It's going to be a long night for you boys. Go. Defense, pick it up right here.
Hart with the ball after the Fire timeout. Movement around the arc. Henry posted inside. Holt into Garza. And a steal by Manny Maldonado. 3-point up and in for Kobe Rivera. Garza to Alem, inside Henry, double teamed. Now triple, spins out of it, shot is up and in. DeAndre Henry. 12-3. Prodigy on top by 9. We have 3 substitutions waiting to come in for Phoenix. And we got an out of bounds. So we'll have 4 substitutions now for Phoenix Prep. Everybody but Hart comes to the bench. Sarmiento with it for the Fire. Over to Jake Murphy. Oliver's pass deflected into Palmer Smith's hands. Maldonado picks up the dribble, skip pass. Rohan's shot is off the top of the backboard.
Palmer Smith for 3.
It's good for 2. Not sure that shot was supposed to count at the top of the backboard, but the refs let it go. And the shot is off, rebounded by Newman. Sarmiento on him. Drives in the paint, and we got a jump ball called.
Phoenix Prep basketball, the alternating possession.
Spin move. Holt almost puts it back. Gets tipped to Hart. Hart, jump shot. Strong, rebounded by Easy. Kyron drives, tips it back, and good. 15-5. 10-point lead for Prodigy with 12 to go in the first half. And Maldonado, another basket. Shot good by Sarmiento. Lead back to 10. Maldonado leading all scorers with 8 points here early on. Julian takes the contested 3, and it's good. Oliver across the top, hands it off to Hart. Skip pass to Murphy. His 3 is short. Sarmiento with the board and put back. He is fouled. Foul goes against Julian Newman. First one goes for Sarmiento. Second one off, rebounded by Maldonado. Out of bounds, that'll be Fire ball. Sarmiento set to inbound the ball. Murphy in the corner tries another short. Maldonado another rebound. Pass to Julian. Hart out on him high. Pass to Rohan, up to Kobe. And the three is off. Hart passes to Sarmiento. And he pounced it off of Garza's feet. Prodigy ball. Kiamani Holt back into the game for Jake Murphy. 12-point lead for Prodigy with 10.5 to go in the first. And Julian blocked by Holt. Pass up to Oliver. He drives, spin move. And they're going to call him with the travel before the foul.
Checking into the game, number 15, DeAndre Henry.
Dre Henry back into the game. Maldonado just gets it across half. And Garza knocks it out of bounds.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know that.
Julian with it. 10 seconds on the shot clock. They call that on Sarmiento, but I'm not sure I agree with that one. Inbounded out to Milan. Shot is off, headed the other way. Sarmiento. Kiamani on the drive up and off the glass. That's good for two. 20-10 now. Prodigy still with a 10-point lead. And another foul called on Ricardo Sarmiento. Newman with it, 20 on the shot clock. Has a screen, doesn't use it, into the paint. Up with the left, and he's called for a travel.
The basket, traveling violation will give the ball to Phoenix Brown.
Bret Hart, a chance to get the lead back to single digits. Skips to Holt. Stopped baseline. Back up top to Hart. Hart attacks with the left. Missed. But Garza with the putback. Maldonado, two guys on him, skips it to Rowan. Inside, Maldonado off the glass, and he misses. Manny is trailing, and it's a steal for Maldonado. Up to Kobe. Kobe passes to Newman. Newman has the big man on him. Garza. Great defense by Dre, keeping his feet. Elam is fouled, attempting the layup. Foul is on Rowan Palmer-Smith. At the line, Elam for two. First one goes for Elam. As Oliver comes back into the game for Phoenix. And Alem makes them both. It's a 6-point lead now for Prodigy.
We gonna
Full
change
court
that
pressure.
up real quick.
Light man by the Fires. We're under 8
Beware of
minutes now to go in the
smiling
half.
faces.
6-point lead for Prodigy. Maldonado from the logo misses this one. They started out perfect. Have gone down a little bit since. And it's Dre Henry with the slam. We've got a full timeout called by Prodigy. Their lead dwindles down to 4.
You heard me? He started cracking up. I heard you start laughing. Yeah, it's I think there's a cheese on the score table. Jordan. Right now, before the interview.
Checking in the game, number 4, Captain Cruz.
Back from the Prodigy timeout. They get it into Milan. Double team on him. Pass up to Kobe. Gets it across with ease. Great defense by Phoenix Prep, cutting off the shooting lanes. Foul was on the floor, they're going to say. Foul is on number 3, Alem Husenovich. He'll come to the bench. Back in, Bret Hart Jr. Milan gets it into Kobe. And the shot is good for Cruz.
When the ball moves over here, pop back out so we can swing on the skip.
And now we're going to get a technical. So foul on Julian for a hold, and then technical on Julian as well. So that'll be 3 fouls on Julian.
That's his second and third. Team 4th and 5th.
Hart at the line, makes the first. And Hart makes them both.
Brett, you got to stay home on that pitch. We have help side already there.
Phoenix Prep gets the ball back after the technical.
It was on 2.
Kimani Holt drives, and they call him for offensive foul. Pushes.
Number 20, Kimani Holt, his first, team 5th.
Kimani tips the ball, but they call it a foul. Prodigy passes into Kobe. Another foul
Fouls on Oliver.
called on
Second,
Kyron.
7. That foul will put Prodigy into the bonus at the line shooting 1-1. Julian Newman checking into the game, number 5, Jake Murphy.
So Julian at the line shooting the free throws. So a technical foul called on Kyron Oliver.
Chiefs. You got 49ers? You got your money on Jimmy G? I mean, you're going to have it on Jimmy G because that's his team.
So Julian makes the free throws.
I know it ain't going to be no blowout. It's going to be a good game.
Lead is at 7.
Think so?
And Julian has the ball with the full shot clock.
Buddy stuff, bro. Buddy stuff, yeah. Let him do all that dancing.
Pass inside, back up to Kobe, who misses the 3, rebounded by DeAndre. Up to Bret Hart. Floats it to Kiamani. Corner, Elam knocks down the 3. That makes it a 4-point game. Huh? Yeah, he's got 3. Kiamani up the court. Through traffic, misses. Henry gets the board. He puts it back, and he is fouled. Foul is on number 35, Rohan Palmer-Smith. At the line, shooting DeAndre Henry.
Y'all don't have to deal with it, huh?
Going down, baby, let's go.
Lens crafters up?
Home of 1 hour eyeglass. Proud to represent.
Short off the glass by Henry. Rebounded by Cruz. Newman drops. Into the paint.
Hook him! He hooked him! He hooked him again!
And they call a block on number 3, Elam Husinovic. That's his 3rd. First one is good for Julian.
But he hooked 3 different guys.
Both good by Julian. Bret Hart to Sarmiento, inside Henry. Reverse layup and 1 for Dre Henry. The Nevada commit. Foul is on number 3, Manny Maldonado.
in all fairness, I agree with them.
Who said that? The ref in Cali said that?
When he got hurt, like for 3 minutes and then stayed in the game, we're playing high school. He's got to come out because it's not. I said, great. Oh, okay.
And I agree.
We get a lane violation called on Julian. He was over talking to his dad.
I mean, that's what I was paying to see.
And was past the line.
Yeah.
The top of the key.
He went and talked to his dad, and he passed the free throw line.
Trey misses the second, goes into the hands of Hart, up to Sarmiento. And Phoenix Prep gets another chance. Up to Hart. And he's fouled. Foul is on Jordani Legra.
Dre, step off the line. See it go in.
Enrique Wine will shoot 1 and the bonus.
These 4 free throws.
Go ahead, Dre.
Okay. You're getting Dre at the 4-minute mark, Roy.
DeAndre only able to make the first. It's a 3-point game.
Bad matchup. Bad matchup. Bad matchup.
Bullying.
Oh, he pushed him off.
And a travel by Julian. Good defense by Jake to stay in front of him. Julian wanted to pass but couldn't get it off before his
I like
feet
that
moved.
energy. I like that energy.
Here we go.
Kiamani up the court for the Fire. Over to Hart. 2-3 zone. But Prodigy Prep runs just about every game. Kiamani gets inside, goes up, has the ball deflected. And it's Maldonado who comes away with it. Pass back Cruz inside. His floater is good. 4.5 to go in the first. Hart to Sarmiento on the wing. Hart knocks down the 3. 2-point game. Prodigy started out hot, but Phoenix Prep has been working their way back into it. Layup is off for Newman. Murphy drives, short off the glass. And they call a technical foul
Why?
on DeAndre Henry for grabbing the rim.
Technical foul. Don't me. Dre, you know you can't put yourself.
It's not a tech. Is that a normal one?
I have no idea. Usually it's just a goaltend. I've never heard it called
That's what I
technical.
thought
I've never heard that before. Everywhere it's
I thought
a
that was after
goaltend
a
because
dunk.
he's going up for a dunk and he missed the dunk. But
Free throws good by Julian.
it's coming off of a rebound for a putback.
The same as if after the shot you grab it, you're not the player shooting and you grab it. It's still
So that wasn't
But
offensive
he's going for an
goaltending?
offensive zone. Putback.
can't grab it to help pull yourself to.
That's offensive goaltending.
Maldonado has it after the technical.
Moving screen! Moving screen!
Legra out to Maldonado. Kicks it to Julian. Long 2 is good for Newman.
Can we get some space, please?
Murphy, the quick 3, knocks it down. Sarmiento is going to be called for the foul. They'll say it was a reach. 11 fouls now against Phoenix Prep.
I got you. We got you. I mean, just be honest. Yeah. Just once. Oh, he only got one. Only got one. Yeah.
First one good for Julian.
Number 11, Wilfred Diaz checks into the game for Prodigy.
How many free throws have they shot? How many free throws have they shot?
16.
16?
Hart inside to Garza, back to Murphy. He'll try again. Misses this time. Rebound by Easy. Puts it in for 2. It's back to a 4-point lead for Prodigy. 3 minutes remain. Julian loses the ball. Up to Hart. And out of bounds. That'll stay with Phoenix.
Hey, be active on the backside. Be active on the backside.
Into Easy. And 1.
Out of the basket, Roy Easy fouls on number 4, Kevin Cruz.
The foul is on Kevin Cruz. That's his first. 9th against Prodigy.
I don't think he could.
You get 6.
And it's a 1-point game after the made free throw.
Nah, come on, he got one. He only got one. I think.
Maldonado knocks down the contested three. Pass Sarmiento up to Hart. He'll try 3 and he knocks it down.
Hart Jr. for 3.
So Hart matches Maldonado's 3-point attempt. We're back to 1 point. Long 3 short this time. Easy on the board. Hart into Garza. Easy on the baseline to Hart. And they'll reset up top.
Right back to him.
Hart for 3. He's off.
Hit him in the stomach. Backside, Roy.
And a steal by Hart. Gets the layup on the fake out of Maldonado. And Phoenix prep on top for the first time this game. 40-39. 90 seconds to go in the half. Easy with the board. Hart, one-handed pass up to Murphy. Easy to Sarmiento. Good look at a 3. That's off. Rebounded by Milan. Gives it off to Julian.
Come on, Garza. Come on, Garza. Come on, Garza. Come on, Garza. High side, high side, high side.
Garza comes for the help. Pass to Maldonado. He drives. Kevin Cruz, baseline, gives it back to Maldonado. Shot clock is at 5 seconds. Manny for 3. And he knocks it down. 45 seconds left in the game. Prodigy back on top by 2.
Pin and pitch. Pin and pitch. Swing.
Murphy misses, rebounded by Easy, and they're going to call him for a push.
11 us. Did you not see the?
3 possessions ago, number 5 was held
2 hands.
at his front jersey with one of you guys right there and one of you guys right there.
So Cruz is at the line shooting the bonus.
That's true, but that may not be my comment. I'll try to see it if I can.
It has to be. When a
I'm talking to him. No, you're not. When I'm thinking loud enough so that I hear. No, sir.
Second one good.
You see something so blatant.
and I know.
Hey, hold sit!
2 seconds between game clock and shot clock. call Hart for a push. I agree with Phoenix Prep in this situation. The guards of Prodigy have done this just about every possession, but the call hasn't been made yet. Four-point lead for Prodigy. They got last shot if they want it. Back to Cruz. And turnover. Murphy has it up the middle. Lost it. Hart skips it. Easy doesn't get the shot off in time, and that'll do it for the first half.
Hey, Mike, you might last.
44-40. Prodigy is on top. Mikey trying to get the interview with Coach Newman, and I think he ran to the locker room. So we'll wait just a second to see if Mikey can grab him. You're tuned in to the Super Bowl Challenge here at Marshall County High School.
Said no.
Hey, Mike, I can't tell you, man.
The thing about basketball I love is winning, pretty much. It's my favorite thing. I hate to lose. And second thing I love is just getting better at the game. You know, it's a real fun game to play, and you know, getting better is just a great thing to see. Like, progress for me is just always great to see.
This game of basketball, I love the competitiveness of it, and you know, the challenge I get from it, and I take it real serious because, you know, I love the game itself. I don't disrespect it. I respect it a lot, and I work hard at it.
I love basketball because I just been around it all my life. You know, all my parents played it, and I just inherited the love and passion for the game. The one thing I would say is the atmosphere, like, and the competitiveness. Like, you can sense that out as soon as you walk in the gym. I just love that type of atmosphere.
I just love basketball ever since I was a kid. My dad played it, and I'm trying to get it from my mom. One thing that inspired me is my family, my city. I do it for them.
The reason why I love basketball is because I'm a very competitive person. You know, that's why I store my energy. When I'm on the court, I'm at peace. You know, and to be honest, I mean, I don't know. I'm just a really competitive person, and I think basketball is where I can put everything at. It's the place where I can put all of my energy and my anger. I mean, I wasn't really fortunate, you know, and you know, basketball is where all my abilities and my talents fall into place, and I just feel like that's what keeps me going. You know, that's what I work on. That's my craft, and that's it. The grind session is a great circuit. Kind of reminds me a lot of AAU, playing against the best players, best talent, night in, night out, and it's something that I love to do because you know, playing against this type of talent, it only makes you better. I mean, I don't want to, you know, come out here and just waste my time and play against some guys who can't play. If I'm gonna play, I want to play against the best.
The grind session is a good experience, and it's a lot of competition, and it's a good way for me and my teammates to get noticed. I'm just really trying to show who the best player is, who the best team is, and I'm trying to show that I'm the best player. So,
the grind session is probably, you know, one of the best tournaments and to have the best events in the country. I mean, anytime you can have that much talent in one gym, going against each other every night and competitive, is just remarkable. I mean, for one, it lets you know where your game stand at. You know, going against these top dudes every night, you just got to bring your A game. You know, you can't have no off day. You just got to go hard and, you know, just hold your ground every game.
The grind session has been a grind. You know, it's a great tournament. It's a great idea. Whoever thought of it, and you know, it's been tough, but I like it because you know, it really challenges me. And our team has been, you know, a little bit setback. We've been short on a few games because we have a few injuries. But that's the beauty of it, because none of it is easy. None of the games are easy at all. You know, we've been playing against the top guys in the whole American country and Canada. They've been playing against everybody in the U.S. here, and it's been crazy.
Oh yeah, the grind session is pretty competitive, to be honest. The last couple of games I played in grind session has been pretty hard. You know, I really had to like play to my top game, and like no rest, no breaks during the game. And I don't know, I just really like it. It's just really competitive. A lot of great players are in this little tournament, and I just really enjoy playing with them, playing against them.
Welcome to the grind. This is the grind session.
Coach, you're down 4 at the half, but you're shooting pretty good from the field. You're shooting 54% from the field, 58% from the 3. You're taking good shots, just not playing that well of a game on defense. It's a high-score game. Tell me what was going through your mind at halftime.
We didn't come out well. We kind of gave them an 18, 19-point lead, fought back to take the lead, and then a couple shots didn't go our way. And just as bad as we played, we're only down 4. So, I mean, we showed that we can come back.
What were you telling your team in the locker room to try to get back into this game? Well, not get back into it, but fight to take the lead.
We just talked about, like, every time that we're here, we do stupid things that puts us in a hole. Like, they clearly said, don't talk to the officials. We talked to the officials. I mean, you don't hang on the rim. It's just, I mean, there's 4 points in technicals that they made. They're getting calls and being aggressive, and we're complaining. So we just got to change that.
Good luck in the second half, Coach.
Hey, I'm supposed to tell you, my 80-year-old mother thinks you're hot. And she said, you are the whole show. Grind session.
Back to you, Skyler.
That's the only reason why she watches.
I got you.
You tell your mother I said much appreciated. That sounded like it was mean. He said, my 80-year-old mother told me to tell you that you were really hot. And that you're the whole show. I can't believe that.
And they're all laughing up there about it.
Did you hear that?
Back for the second half. Prodigy has the ball and a 4-point lead.
Julian Newman for 3.
And Julian starts off with a 3. Hart, the jumper, good for 2. Julian guarded by Elam.
That's a hook. Good call.
And we got a hook called on Julian.
That is his 4th. Team 4? Is that 4 they said? I like that.
My fault. I just got excited.
Hart takes the deep 3. Off, knocked out of bounds. That'll stay with Phoenix Prep. Elam on the inbound. Over to Hart, takes the shot. That's off, rebounded by Henry, put back in, good for 2. 3-point lead for Prodigy. Fire had a 1-point lead for a very brief moment. Hart guards Maldonado in the corner. Kobe's 3 is off. Elam up to Hart. Guards on the baseline, passes up to Elam, extra pass to Holt. Wide open look for 3 is off. And foul called. Kobe was holding Garza's arm. Pass into Garza. Kiamani drives up off the glass and 1. Foul is on number 35, Rohan Palmer-Smith. Second one good. All right, 3-point play converted, and we're all tied at 47.
Murray,
Kiamani
too.
Holt with that 3-point possession. Julian knocks the deep 3. And here comes Maldonado from behind. Elam knocks down another triple. And we're tied at 50. Back-to-back 3-point attempts on consecutive possessions. Julian goes baseline and passes to Kiamani. Phoenix And a two-hand slam for Kiamani Holt, who came down awkward. Milan drives. Foul is called. We'll see who it's on. Foul's on Elam. So 4 fouls now on Elam. Milan misses the first. Kyron comes in for Elam.
And if he goes left and just close it up on him, we got help. Hey, box out.
Second one good for Milan. 52-51. Phoenix Prep on top. About 2.5 minutes into the second half. Kyron off on the three-point attempt.
He was a stick. He was a stick last year.
Kiamani stops Milan. And Hart just about comes away with the steal. As they double team Julian. And he calls the timeout.
What's that score?
Prodigy timeout. 13-17 to go.
Tillman winning? Y'all three got the next one? It's going to be a good game.
Ball inbounded to Julian Newman.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hands up, red.
And Hart with the block on the three-point attempt. Garza, pump fake off the glass, good for 2. Great take for Anthony Garza. That extends their lead to 3. Good defense by Kiamani to stop Maldonado. Maldonado off the dribble, 2-pointer, just rims out. DeAndre, pass up to Kyron. Into the paint, dishes to Henry, and the shot good. Back-to-back scores for the Fire, and their lead is up to 5. That's their biggest lead of the game. Julian inside, ball gets knocked out. Up to Henry. And the one-hand slam for the Fire. That'll lead to a full timeout by Prodigy Prep as Phoenix Prep goes on a bit of a run. They lead by 7.
Well, none of them are committed. Murray offered them, yeah. They got Nesbitt. Nesbitt's got all pushing a lot.
Back from the Prodigy timeout. Maldonado has the ball. Fakes the handoff, takes the 3, knockdown, Manny Maldonado. Manny, one of the best shooters in the grind session. one of the most consistent shooters for Prodigy Prep. Kiamani drives inside and gets the roll for 2. Kyron on Milan. Goes at Henry, floater. That's off. Another rebound for Dre. Up to Kyron. Floats to Garza, back to Dre. And Milan with the steal. They've got numbers. Maldonado scores the layup. Hart into Garza. His floater good for 2. Everybody matching baskets. 6-point lead for Phoenix Prep. Maldonado off on the shot, skip pass to Kyron. And his layup is off. Resets up to Hart. Kiamani drives and 1. Fouls on Kevin Cruz. Back in the game, Newman for Kobe Rivera. Three-point play converted by Holt. Julian drives in the paint. And a charge called on Julian. Five fouls on Julian Newman. Next one, he's out of the game. Still 10 minutes and 43 seconds to play. Have to imagine Phoenix Prep is going to attack him now. Back to Hart, now Garza. Hart fakes. And a knockdown 3 for Bret Hart Jr. 12-point lead for the Fire. Pass in the corner, Milan for 3. Assisted by Maldonado. Kyron has the ball tipped. Henry has it. Inside, Garza becomes open, and the 180 slam. Nice take, Anthony Garza. 11-point lead for the Fire. And Henry inside for 2. Pass over to Newman. Newman floats one over Henry. Wide left, rebounded by Hart. One-handed pass up to Kyron. No chance. 2 defenders are waiting. And a double dribble called on Milan. So Henry, Hart, and Holt go to the bench. Sorry, Holt stays in. Murphy and Sarmiento come in.
Number 1? Oh, Junior?
13-point lead for the Fire. Sarmiento, baseline, bounces to Holt. Takes the 3 with Milan in his face. Murphy fights for it, and that's a jump ball. Ball will stay with Phoenix Prep. Kyron misses the 3. Fouls on Garza.
Checking into the game for Phoenix Prep. Number 11, Roy Easy.
Maldonado has it.
I was watching the other day.
Passes over to Kobe. Inside on the drive, Cruz is fouled. Call the foul on Kiamani Holt. Substitutions, Hart and Newman substitute in. Holt to the bench.
See what he do, bro? He antagonized, bro. He tries to dig under your skin. His dad.
Skip pass. Kobe knocks down the three, and it's a 10-point game. Huh?
That's all I would say. Look at it.
Murphy, baseline. Kyron in the middle, drives. Ooh, strong take and one for Kyron Oliver. Fouls on Wilfred Diaz.
Wilfred Diaz, his first 6. Number 4, Kevin Cruz, and number 35, Ron Thomas, back into the game for Prodigy Prep at the line. Kyron Oliver, he will have 1.
And Kai converts the three-point play. Kobe Rivera in the game for Milan Harrison.
Hey, when that switch happens on the next edge, you're gonna pick up new. Hey, no switch for Carson. Junior's. Oh. By yourself. Jake can't guard.
Sarmiento guarding Maldonado. Screen coming by Palmer Smith. Skip pass into the corner. Cruz up to Newman.
Come up on him. Make him go left.
Oh, yeah.
Good defense by Murphy. Skipped over to Palmer Smith. Shot clock winding down. And they call a shot clock violation. Murphy thought about the three, back to Sarmiento.
He gonna shoot
Moving around the top. Hart dribbles. Murphy as Sarmiento skips up top. Hart. Sarmiento open for three. That's off. Into the hands of Newman. Kai gets up on him. In the corner, Rohan misses the three. Murphy on the rebound.
Wing, other way.
Off to Sarmiento, skips it to Kai. He fakes, goes baseline. Blocked by Kevin Cruz.
Back, Kai.
Maldonado, no look pass into the wing, now the corner. Three-pointer missed by Kobe Rivera. Pass to Murphy, and he's fouled going between two defenders.
Jake, 2-foot jump stop right on the top.
Foul is on Kobe Rivera. That's the 1-and-1 for the Fire. That'll send Jake Murphy to the line.
Jake Murphy.
1-and-1, rest of the game.
Go ahead, Mark. Hey, ref. Sir, we just watch him when he steps in on the free throw shooter. He's getting there a little early on the shot. Yeah, you just can't. You just can't touch him. That time he didn't go. Jake, let's go. Jake, let's go.
So Murphy will get another attempt off the lane violation.
I'd love to see the video. So are we. I'd love to see the video.
We already got it. It's streaming right now.
Yeah. You watch it.
And we're going to get a technical foul called on Coach Newman for Prodigy Prep.
I don't care. He's 4-4 in the first half. You just missed one and got an extra one because of a... Bro, I would take my shoe off. All right? And take a rubber hose.
Hart knocks down the first technical.
Let him get this other one. See the shit I talk in a second.
Knock down.
And the second is off.
Hey, thanks a lot there, Brent. Give me the ball. Shut up.
Murphy gets it into Sarmiento. Pass into Oliver. Finds Easy off the glass. He misses.
Black 4, foul language.
I agree 100% with that.
So technical foul called on Sarmiento.
Roy.
Julian Newman at the line, shooting the free throws.
Yeah, I know. I got you, coach.
He's getting close to 30.
Don't mean that.
John loses his job. Husky said if Julian scores 30.
He gets 30 on fire. 24 points on Julian Newman. You better hope he gets another foul and fouls out. Hey, Tim. Yeah. 25. He is. He really is. He's from the crazy bin, honestly, but I mean, it's in Chicago. Yeah, I get fired. I won't fire you. I'll just duck your pay like $1,000. It's supposed to be a defense.
Newman drives into the corner. Maldonado up to Cruz. Knocks down the three. And a timeout called. Full timeout by Prodigy.
They got at least 26 more threes in them. You understand? You gotta be smart on offensive finish. Defense!
Y'all might be the funniest coaches ever. Yes. Y'all might be the funniest coaches.
We got like 40 years combined. We're just trying to figure out life in the moment.
I thought Kai said that, so that's what he said.
I was nervous because you're all fat and shit. I thought you tore your ACL.
Ball inbounded to Kyron, back to Murphy, and he's fouled by Milan. Caught him on the arm.
Checking back in the game for PHOenix prep, number 15, DeAndre Henry. Jake Murphy at the line.
First one good for Murphy. And Murphy sinks the second. "13-point lead for Phoenix Prep over Prodigy." We got just over 6 minutes to go in this one. Shot is off by Maldonado. Rebounded by Henry. And Hart will bring it across the half line.
Watch out.
Foul is on Maldonado. Sends Alum to the line for the bonus. DeAndre Henry currently has a double-double, 15 points, 10 rebounds. Alum knocks down the first. And the second good by Alum. Murphy on Newman. Passes to Kobe. Short on his attempt. Kyron Oliver with the rebound. Skip pass to Henry. And a slam, DeAndre Henry.
Hey, no, he caught it on Kyle. That wasn't on.
Technical foul called on Kyron Oliver.
What I say? What I say? Because I ain't say everything. I ain't say nothing. I put on my mama's soul. I put on my mama's soul, bro.
He said, what I say? He said, tell him what you said. Your mother said the N-word because the red didn't say. He said, tell him what I said.
Newman makes the first.
Everybody started dying. They funny.
And he makes them both.
Mr. Nez, what's up with you, good?
So Prodigy has the ball after the technical foul. And that'll be called a travel. That's 10 turnovers now for Newman.
They're taking forever. They're going to get us behind. All these texts.
There's no need for it. They're both good athletes, good players. Just play.
I wish they could do that.
Out of bounds, that'll stay with the Fire. In the corner, Hart off the side of the backboard. 15-point lead for the Fire with 5 minutes to go. Kobe fakes. And they're going to call a hold on Murphy. Garza into the game for Jake. Kobe gets it into Newman. Newman dribbles up to the top, hard on him. Backdoor pass, Maldonado misses. Henry, another rebound. Pass to Garza. Alum takes the three. That's off. Holt fought for it, misses. Pass to the corner, Milan misses. Alum with the rebound. Wide open lane for Henry, can't convert. Julian has it the other way. Alem on him, screen coming. Big man on Newman. Corner three is knocked down by Kevin Cruz. Lead at 12, still plenty of time for Prodigy Prep. Chiamani with the Euro. Floater goes. Maldonado with the hezzy, kicks it out to Newman all day to shoot. And it rims out of bounds, last touched by Prodigy. Into the game for Prodigy, number 0, Jordani Legra. Pass to Alem, inside Henry. And a foul called on Cruz with the push.
For Kevin Cruz, his third, team 10th.
That'll put Henry at the line to extend his lead.
At the line, DeAndre Henry, he will shoot 2.
First one good for Henry. Back into the game, Rohan Palmer-Smith. He comes in for Cruz. Henry misses the second. Palmer hands it off to Maldonado. Maldonado into the corner. Kobe is stopped. Maldonado all day to shoot it. Misses. Another board for DeAndre. On DeAndre, the clear front runner for player of the game. If Phoenix Prep can hold on to this one. Garza with the rebound off the miss. Now DeAndre a rebound off the miss. And he's good for 2. Newman the other way. Shot is short by Newman. Pass up to Holt. And the two-hand slam, Chiamani Holt. Chiamani Holt picks up the foul. Said he wanted to take a breather. That'll send Newman to the line for the bonus. Newman sinks the first. And knocks down the second. Garza bounces back to Sarmiento off the dribble. Put back by Hart. Block foul called on Sarmiento.
That's 30, coach.
30 piece.
That's 30.
30 piece.
It's that third of ball.
So Newman at the line. 1 and 1.
That 30 piece nugget.
No, I think you're right. We can't count the fact that he shot 27 free throws thanks to these guys.
And misses the second.
I know.
Garza just rims out on the slam. But he was fouled in the process.
Causing number 35, Rohan Thomas Smith, his fifth.
Now he's talking about how they smell. Huh? He said they smell like blood. Is that what he said? He said something about the way they smell.
Garza at the line for 2.
Something's missing right there. Commits offers interest, uninterested.
Garza misses the second.
He got 20 and 15. 20 and 15. Yeah.
I didn't know if we both got it.
Dre was gonna get mad.
Miss by Legra. Hart. Over to Murphy. Back to Hart. As Coach Fowski tells them to run that clock down. They've got the 19-point lead.
Oh. I know.
Floater by Garza. Misses. Fights for it. Newman gets the board.
3 steals. Bray's got 3 steals? Nah, come on. Hey, Bray got 18, 8, and 4.
Number 8, Anthony Garza, his second.
Get a foul on Garza.
14.
At the line, Julian Newman.
Prodigy number 13, Jaden McAdams. Number 4, Kevin Cruz.
Should I ask them who they want to give it to? Would you be okay with doing a call this game?
Rather not.
I know, okay, that's fine.
That's
fine.
Newman misses. 1 minute left. It's a 19-point lead, so this one is over. As Phoenix Prep gonna take the victory. Hart dribbling around. Off the glass and good for Hart.
He got you.
About 8 seconds between game and shot clock. Newman splits them and good for 2.
John, who would you rather have?
Give it Cole. Give it to Cole.
All right.
Do it,
Only
Cole.
one will be on the graphic.
Garza floats it off the glass.
Do the graphic for
Sarmiento put back no good.
I'm gonna do it.
And Julian across the court. He'll take one last 3. And that's good for Julian. But it's Phoenix Prep who comes away with the victory, 96-80. Up next, we have the matchup between St. Louis Christian and Word of God. Make sure you stay tuned to watch that one. As Mikey Davis will have the interview with the player of the game. Make that 2 players of the game as both of them showed out, DeAndre Henry and Bret Hart Jr. All right, we'll cut to Mikey Davis now as he has the interview with our co-MVPs.
10 minutes, we'll have Word of God Christian taking on St. Louis Christian.
Yeah, both of them in. I'm here with Bret Hart, a.k.a. Junior. I'm here with DeAndre Henry, both co-players of the game. DeAndre finished the game with 20 points, 13 rebounds, and a steal. Bret finished the game with 18 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 steals. Tell me how y'all feel about y'all's performance this game. First, you, DeAndre.
I feel like we needed this win after a rough weekend last weekend for sure. We came out here and showed them how we can really get things done. We were in practice, putting in work all week, and then just came out here and we have something to prove now. So it was a good performance second half for sure, because first half we came out rough, but second half we definitely stepped it up, and we have a big one tomorrow as well.
Tell me how you feel about team performance today.
You know, I think we started out a little bit slow, but then once we got some shots going in, once they started missing a little bit, we got out, we got running, and we finished around the rim, finished around the basket, and we just good team win.
Y'all played a great game today. Y'all started off real slow, and then it took y'all a little bit to get going, but once y'all got going, it was like y'all were unstoppable. You in the paint, you're a force in the paint. You know, you use your body pretty well. Football comes in handy, I'm sure, doesn't it?
Yeah, for sure. Just the footwork drills and just physical contact in football, what it has to take to be on the football field and be a starter as a freshman and sophomore on varsity definitely helps on the basketball court.
Tell me how recruitment's going for you, Junior.
It's going well. We're hoping to get some more this summer, but we're just going to keep grinding and go wherever I want to go. I mean, whoever wants me, wherever I want to go. That's the plan.
Good attitude. Positive attitude. Congratulations, fellas. About 9 minutes, we'll get this primetime game going between St. Louis Christian and Word of God. We got Isaiah Tye going up against Jayden Jones and Jordan Nesbitt. It's going to be a good one, fellas, ladies, everybody.